The number one question I get asked is, how do I stop three putting? So the number one answer is you have to learn how to lag putt or proximity putt. You have to be able to leave it within that 2-foot circle of that hole. So if you picture it in your brain as a 2-foot circle instead of a tiny little hole, and you don't try to make your putt, then you're going to be a lot better off with your second putt on certain types of putts like this. So let's go ahead and try a couple of putts and see what we can do. I can see that the fall line is probably coming up this way, or at least that's my guess. So I'm going to pick an aim point along that fall line. So in this case, I'm not actually trying to make that putt. I'm just trying to get it close enough that I can make a second putt. So that's a pretty decent result. It's good enough. I got it in 2. It would have been nice to get it a little closer, but at 50 or 60 feet, if you can get it within 2 or 3 feet, you're doing pretty good. But that's the objective. See that hole. Don't try to get it past 3 feet though, because that could result in you scorching it past. Let's try another really tricky one here. We've got a double breaker over a swale. We'll see what we can do. Again, we're not trying to make the putt. We're just trying to get it close enough. So again, we've got about a 40-50 footer. We're over a swale. And by not trying to make the putt, it looks like we've probably left it close enough. Let's go over and see if we can convert this one. We've left ourselves about a 3-foot putt. This is a bit of a tricky one. Again, I've got my vector putt in mind, so I'm putting to a point up there instead of trying to putt directly into the cup, and I'm able to convert it. So that's the general gist of not 3-putting. You've got to really try to sneak it up to that little zone around the cup and try not to get it past that. Now, the main skill that's going to help you get there is vector putting. Once you've learned to read greens like that, it's very rare that you end up really wildly off. And also the 3 rules of Jeff Mangum. So if you're missing high and you're missing at the right speed and you're missing a little bit long, then you know that you're going to be leaving yourself with the most forgiving putts. If you're missing low or you're missing short, those are the ones that are really going to kill you. So if you want to eliminate 3 putts, just start to look at that zone of that hole, make a good vector read, step up and just make a confident putt.